friends, how are we doing today? I hope you're doing well. How has your day been so far? So far so good for me too. And thank you so much for all your comments on my last few videos, and it's nice to see that you are enjoying those movies as much as I did as well. And also thank you to all of you who have subscribed newly to the channel, and also to those of you who went over to Patreon to support the channel even a bit more, and also get the opportunity to vote and share your ideas and suggestions on things, and obviously have access to full-length reactions and whatnot. But for today, we have another suggestion that I have received it over the YouTube comments as well, but actually it was voted for me to watch by the patrons as well. So today we are going to watch Back to the Future from 1985. I actually have not watched this. I do not look up at the movie, and this time actually I did not even look at the poster. So I am not sure. Back to the Future, I think it's science fiction. It could be science fiction, most likely. I have no clue. Zero idea what it's going to be. I do not know who the cast is. And all I know is it's from 1985. So I'm very excited to watch this one. I hope you are too. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell as well, so you would know when I release a new video next time. And you can find all the full-length reactions over at Patreon as well. So without further ado, let's join to see Back to the Future from 1985. Back to the Future.
Officials at the Pacific Nuclear Research Facility have denied the rumor that a case of missing plutonium was in fact stolen from their vault 2 weeks ago through a simple clerical error. The FBI was the matter has no comment.
It's becoming ashes. Plutonium, handled with care. Oh, are you kidding me? You're gonna be... What was that for?
Yo!
Marty, is that you?
Hey, Doc! Where are you?
I got it, found you. Listen, can you meet me at Twin Pines Mall tonight at 1:15? I made a major breakthrough and I'll need your assistance.
Wait.
You better not hook up to the amplifier. There's a slight possibility of overload.
Yeah. I'll keep that in mind.
Why so many clocks?
Clock's right here.
Yeah! It's 8 o'clock.
Perfect. My experiment worked. They're all exactly 25 minutes slow.
Are you telling me that it's 8:25?
Precisely.
Damn! I'm late for school!
All right, come on. I think we're safe.
You know, this time it wasn't my fault. The doc said all his clock's 25 minutes slow.
Doc, you're still hanging around with Dr. Emmett Brown McFly. Party slip for you, Miss Parker. And one for you, McFly. I believe that makes 4 in a row. I notice your band is on the roster for the dance auditions after school today. Why even bother, McFly? You don't have a chance. You're too much like your old man. No McFly ever amounted to anything in the history of Hill Valley.
Yeah, well, history is gonna change.
That was very encouraging. Why do they look like that? Even the kid is quite good.
Hold it, fellas. I'm afraid you're just too darn loud. Next, please.
Why? He was quite good. They were really good.
Marty, one rejection isn't the end of the world.
Nah, I just don't think I'm cut out for music. Check out that 4x4. That is hot. Take that truck up to the lake. Throw a couple of sleeping bags in the back. Lie out underneath the stars.
Stop it.
What?
Does your mom know about tomorrow night?
Ah, get out of town. My mom thinks I'm going camping with the guys. Look, I think the woman was born a nun.
She was born a nun.
She's not doing a very good.
Save the clock tower! Save the clock tower! 30 years ago, lightning struck that clock tower, and the clock hasn't run since.
It's my dad.
Right.
I've got to go. Bye.
I wouldn't dare do that in front of my father. No way. Oh, come on, no. Not with the police car.
Impoundment. Any unit, please respond.
Perfect. Just perfect. Can I assume that your insurance is gonna pay for the damage?
My insurance? It's your car. I spilled beer all over when that car smashed into me. Who's gonna pay my cleaning bill?
Now look, I'll finish those reports on up tonight and I'll run them on over first thing tomorrow, all right? This happens to be my supervisor and I'm afraid I'm just not very good at confrontations. I needed that car tomorrow night, Dad. I mean, do you have any idea how important this was to me?
Okay, don't give crap to the father.
We're gonna have to eat this cake by ourselves. Your Uncle Joey didn't make parole again.
Jennifer Parker called you twice.
I don't like her, Marty. Girl who calls up a boy is just asking for trouble.
Marty, you didn't fall asleep, did you?
Doc.
I forgot my video camera. Can you stop by my place and pick it up on your way to the mall?
On my way.
Ah, this is Einstein, I believe.
Einstein. Where's the doc, boy? Huh?
Love the dog, so cute. Was he smoking inside?
Doc.
Marty, you made it. Yeah. Good evening. I'm Dr. Emmett Brown. I'm standing on the parking lot at Twin Pines Mall, and this is temporal experiment number 1.
Whoa.
Oh, such a cute dog. Oh, be careful.
My calculations are correct. You're gonna see some serious shit.
The dog. So cute. Poor thing.
What's this?
Jesus Christ, Doc, you disintegrated Einstein.
Calm down, Marty. I didn't disintegrate anything. You see, Einstein has just become the world's first time traveler.
1 minute into the future, to be exact. So
Einstein, you little devil!
Poor dog.
He's all right.
He's fine, and he's completely unaware that anything happened. You turn the time circuits on. You input your destination time on this keypad.
November 5th, 1955. That was the day I invented time travel.
Does it run like on regular unleaded gasoline?
Plutonium! Oh, they wanted me to build them a bomb, so I took their plutonium and in turn gave them a shiny bomb casing full of used pinball machine parts. Come on, let's...
What? What is he talking?
Safe now. Everything's lead-lined. I almost forgot my luggage.
That's where you going?
That's right. 25 years into the future. I've always dreamed of seeing the future. I am about to embark on an historic journey. Thinking of, I almost forgot to bring extra plutonium. How did I ever expect to get back? Oh my God. They found me. I don't know how, but they found me. The Libyans!
Aliens. He's going to 1955. What about Einstein? He's now left alone. What? What? He's going to launch you to future. So this is like a science fiction comedy? Like it, it's a bar. Oh, crap. This is 1955.
What is it? What is it?
Looks like an airplane.
Airplane
Without wings.
from space.
Hello?
It's in the human form. Shoot it!
Oh no.
You space bastard!
You space bastard.
Can't fly. Get a grip on yourself. It's all a dream.
Oh, this is his Leon Estates, where his house is supposed to be. He wanted to go back to the future, instead he's stuck in the past.
Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream.
8:30.
What's with the life preserver?
The jacket.
Just great you're alive.
Hey, McFly.
Oh, that's his father.
Oh, hello? Anybody home? Hey, think, McFly, think. What are you looking at, butthead?
Hey, Biff, get hold of this guy's life preserver.
Oh, McFly, your shoes untied. Don't be so gullible, McFly.
You can change your dad's future, maybe.
Don't you know if you let people walk over you now, they'll be walking over you for the rest of your life. One day, I'm gonna be somebody.
That's right, he's gonna be mayor. Hey, Dad! George! Hey, you in the bike!
What is he doing? Ooh. Oh no! Oh no!
Dad!
Who are you? Come on out here. Help me take him in the house.
Mom? That you?
You're there now.
Jim and I went back in time.
Safe and sound now, back in good old 1955.
Don't tell me.
1955.
Don't tell me it's a mother.
You're my... You're my mom.
My name is Lorraine. Lorraine Baines.
You're so... thin.
I've never seen purple underwear before, Calvin. Well, that is your name, isn't it? Calvin Klein? Pleased to meet you, Calvin. Klein.
I guess you're a sailor, aren't you? That's why you wear that life preserver.
What were you doing in the middle of the street, a kid your age?
Don't pay any attention to him. He's in one of his moods. Sam, you'll quit fiddling with that thing. Come in here to dinner.
Uncle Joey.
Now we can watch Jackie Gleason while we eat.
You have a television?
Well, yeah, you know, we have two of them.
Oh, honey, he's teasing you. Nobody has two television sets. You know, Marty, you look so familiar to me. Do I know your mother?
Yeah, I think maybe you do. Do you know where Riverside Drive is?
It's in the other end of town, a block past Maple, east end of town.
Marty's parents out of town. Don't you think he ought to spend the night? I mean, after all, Dad almost killed him with the car. And he can sleep in my room.
I gotta go. See y'all later. Much later.
He's an idiot. Parents are probably idiots, too. Lorraine, you ever have a kid who acts that way, I'll disown you.
You better find this dog, Marty.
Don't say a word. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know anything about this.
Oh.
I'm going to read your thoughts. You want me to make a donation to the Coast Guard Youth Auxiliary.
Now, I need your help to get back to the year 1985.
Do you know what this means? This damn thing doesn't work at all.
All right, I'll prove it to you. Look at my driver's license.
Tell me, future boy. Who's president of the United States in 1985?
Ronald Reagan.
Ronald Reagan.
Doc, the bruise in your head. I know how that happened. You told me the whole story. That's when you came up with the idea for the flux capacitor.
Finally.
There's something wrong with the starter, so I hit it.
It worked! I finally invented something that works! We've got to get you home! Look at me! I'm an old man! Thank God I've still got my hair! Plutonium is available in every corner drugstore, but in 1955, it's a little hard to come by. Marty, I'm sorry, but I'm afraid you're stuck here. But the only power source capable of generating 1.21 gigawatts of electricity is a bolt of lightning. Unfortunately, you never know when or where it's ever going to strike.
30 years ago, they struck the lightning.
If we could somehow harness this lightning, channel it into the flux capacitor, we're sending you back to the future. Okay. You must not leave this house. You must not see anybody or talk to anybody. Anything you do could have serious repercussions on future events. Do you understand? You interacted with anybody else today besides me?
Yeah, well, I might have sort of bumped into my parents.
Great Scott! Just as I thought. This proves my theory. Look at your brother.
His head's gone.
Erased from existence.
You guys are being real mature.
Maybe you were adopted. Oh. What did your mother ever see in that kid?
I don't know, Doc. I don't know. I guess she felt sorry for him because her dad hit him with the car. There's somebody I'd like you to meet. I'd like you to meet my good friend, George McFly.
How's your head? Isn't he a dreamboat?
Doc, are you trying to tell me that my mother has got the hots for me?
Yep.
Precisely. Gotta get your father and mother to interact. There's a rhythmic ceremonial ritual coming up.
About Lorraine. She really likes you. She told me to tell you that she wants you to ask her to the Enchantment Under the Sea dance.
What if she said no? I don't know if I could take that kind of a rejection.
Get your meat hooks off of me.
You heard her. She said, get your meat hooks.
Since you're new here, I'm gonna cut you a break. Why don't you make like a tree and get out of here?
You do not ask Lorraine to that dance. I'm going to regret it for the rest of my life.
But I can't go to the dance. I'm just not ready. Nor anybody else on this planet is going to make me change my mind.
Science fiction theater.
My name is Darth Vader.
Darth Vader.
I need your help. I have to ask Lorraine out, but I don't know how to do it.
All right.
Last night, Darth Vader came down from planet Vulcan and told me that if I didn't take Lorraine out, that he'd melt my brain.
Yeah, well, let's bring out this stuff to ourselves, okay?
Oh, yeah. Lou, give me a milk. I'm George. George McFly. I'm your density.
Yes.
Hey, McFly! I thought I told you never to come in here.
Biff, what's that?
Oh my God, he's a dream.
Calvin Klein.
Stop. I'll get it back to you, all right?
What's that thing he's on?
It's a board with wheels.
He's an absolute dream.
It'd be so funny having your mother in the hots for you. Okay, they got planted.
Thanks a lot, kid.
Yeah, where does he live? I don't know. But I'm gonna find out.
Found me. I don't know how, but they found me. Run for it, Marty! Oh, hi, Marty. I didn't hear you come in.
You know, there's something I haven't told you about the night we made that
Please,
tape.
Marty, don't tell me. No man should know too much about his own destiny.
You don't understand.
According to the flyer, at precisely 10:04 p.m. this Saturday night, lightning will strike the clock tower and send you back to 1985.
How did you know I was here?
I followed you. I was kind of wondering if If you enchantment under the sea dance on Saturday,
What about George?
George McFly, I think a man should be strong and protect the woman he loves.
Yeah. She wants to go with you. She just doesn't know it yet. You're not gonna be picking a fight, Dad. Daddy-o. 9 o'clock, you're strolling through the parking lot. You walk up, you open the door, and you say, "Hey, you, get your damn hands off her."
He sounds very
I really
convincing.
think I wish I wasn't so scared. George,
You know, Marty, I'm going to be very sad to see you go. You've given me something to shoot for. But I'm going to have a chance to travel through time. It's going to be really hard waiting 30 years before I can talk to you about everything that's happened in the past few days.
I'm really gonna miss you.
Whatever you've got to tell me, I'll find out through the natural course of time.
Shot by terrorists. Please take whatever precautions are necessary to prevent this terrible disaster.
Just a second. Let me see if I can find it here.
You mind if we park for a while?
That's a great idea. It's not like I've never parked before.
What is she? She was drinking even when she was young.
What are you doing?
Marty, you're beginning to sound just like my mother.
Have you ever been in a situation where you knew you had to act a certain way, but when you got there, you didn't know if you could go through with it?
I think I know exactly what you mean.
Just tell her that you're not interested.
Hey, don't worry.
That will be...
This is all wrong.
Yep.
I don't know what it is, but when I kiss you, it's like I'm kissing my brother. I guess that doesn't make any sense, does it?
Hey!
Keep close. Hey, here with me. Come on, Lorraine. Come on.
That's for messing up my hair.
Mama, boy.
Oh, I think you got the wrong car, McFly.
No, Biff.
Yes!
You leave her alone.
Oh!
Thanks a lot.
Get some courage and then just... Yes! Finally!
Are you okay?
Who is that guy?
Oh no!
That's George McFly?
Excuse me.
Look at Marvin's hand. He can't play with his hand like that, and we can't play without him.
Yeah, well, hey, man, the dance is over. Unless you know somebody else that can play the guitar.
Oh, no, sister is gone.
Scram, McFly. I'm cutting in.
Oh no!
Excuse me.
Please, wait. Yes! Oh wow, that was fast.
Let's do something that really cooks.
All right. All right, this is an oldie.
Yes! Best rock and roll dance.
Where'd you let out Biff? Nice going.
George, you ever think of running for class president?
I would like to say the audience.
Guess you guys aren't ready for that yet. The kids are gonna love it.
I think audience.
I don't mind, but George asked if he could take me home.
Great, good.
You have no concept of time?
Hey, come on! It worked! He laid out Biff in one punch! He's never stood up to Biff in his life!
Ever?
No, why? What's the matter?
All right, let's send you back at exactly the same time. When this alarm goes off, you hit the gas.
Right!
It's about the future, isn't it? The consequences could be disastrous.
Doc, that's a risk you're gonna have to take!
I refuse to accept the responsibility. Hey, Scott, you get the cable. I'll throw the rope down to
Right!
you.
All right! Break it up!
You got less than 4 minutes.
Oh guys, please go out. What are you doing?
Damn it, Doc. Why did you have to tear up that letter? Right.
No.
Come on.
Whoa. Just plug it. Hi. Assembly of Christ.
Great. Everything looks great.
Let's stop.
124.
Let's
I
stop.
still got time.
Let's stop. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh, he's still here. Hey, the doc is still here.
You're alive.
Huh?
Bulletproof vest. How did you know? I never got a chance to tell you. What about all that talk about screwing up future events?
Well, I figured. What the hell?
Good one, Doc. Good one. So what happened? So he again went to Back to the Future? I wonder what he's going to say to his mother.
What a nightmare. Hey. What the hell is this? What are you wearing, Dave?
Marty, I always wear a suit to the office.
That's why. Were you cheating?
No.
Hello.
Good morning.
Mom, you look so thin.
Why, thank you, Marty. Aren't you going up to the lake tonight? You've been planning it for 2 weeks.
And how can I go to the lake? Car's wrecked.
Thanks. See, there's Biff out there waxing you right now. You're all waxed up, ready for tonight.
Keys.
Marty, you're acting like you haven't seen me in a week.
I haven't.
He's back.
You've got to come back with me. I need fuel. Go ahead, quick, get in the car.
What happens to us in the future?
Both you and Jennifer turn out fine. It's your kids, Marty.
We don't have enough road to get up to 88.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Whoa. Hello friends, welcome back. So I just finished watching the movie and was a brilliant one. Never expected actually that is what I'm going to see. I had no idea like I mentioned. But before I share with you my takeaway, just wanted to just remind you, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you like this kind of content, please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell as well. You will find all the full-length reaction, including this one and the full-length outros, over at my Patreon. So let's discuss. I think this is the first time I watched a sci-fi comedy. So like I said at the beginning, I thought this is going to be a science fiction looking at the title of the movie, and I had no idea who the directors were, and I had no idea what it's going to be. So just looking at the title, I thought it is science fiction. It had such one of the best starting scenes of Marty going to Doc's place, and especially the Doc's place being shown first time, and so many clocks there, and then the setup he had done for Marty's food to be not Marty, the Einstein's food to be poured over to his bowl and things like that. I thought it was such a brilliant one. And then Marty coming over to his place and setting up his music, his guitar to the amplifier, and then just blowing up. It was really brilliant. Actually, it was really unique. It's like kind of a, like so many movies, great movies that I watched. I think this one of those movies that gave such a brilliant opening piece. I thought it's so unique. I have not seen something like that actually before. So it's brilliant one. And the other point I want to discuss is, like always science, when we have science fiction, it's difficult to plug in humor. But most of these science fiction movies that I've been seeing lately, they did plug in humor in such a nice manner, and it actually works very, very well when you do it well, right? And you can actually have a laugh. But this one, obviously this is more comedy than science per se, but it's brilliantly done. That there's this light-heartedness throughout the whole movie. It's a perfectly directed and scripted movie. I'm just watching this movie for the first time in 2022 now, and just seeing that, I thought the way they did it in such a manner from 1985 to 55, and the references they gave, it was brilliant. Like for instance, when Doc asks Marty about, okay, you're saying you're coming from the future, who's your president? Ronald Reagan, like, yeah, right.
Who's president of the United States in 1985?
Ronald Reagan.
Ronald Reagan? The actor?
It's an actor. Like, it's so funny. I just could not stop laughing when I saw Marty performing at that concert. It was at the place. It wasn't a concert. The dance. It was brilliant. How the people were like shocked. They were absolutely dumbfounded. They were like shocked looking at this man. And he was performing on the floor. It started well. I actually initially thought this is going to go south for Marty. This is not the type of music. But then he actually started with a good rock and roll. And then suddenly he really went into it so much. It was a brilliant one. I think out of all the movies I've watched so far, this is the only movie I laughed until I cried. I actually cried laughing in that scene. It was insane. And the other one I really want to discuss is how Steven Spielberg's movies are actually mostly for everyone. It's for families that he does. The whole family can sit down and watch and share a good time. It's brilliant, isn't it? Like when I watched Jurassic Park, it's a family movie. Even the Close Encounters of the Third Kind, it's a family movie. And then actually looking at this is a family movie. A whole family can sit down and watch. But it must be really hilarious. Actually, I was thinking something we never think about, meeting your mother or father or both of them in their past, been bizarre, really bizarre. That was brilliantly done. I love the thoughts that had gone into it, the imagination like the scenes, the imagination was brilliant, and it just they presented it in such a light-hearted manner. I think anybody who watches this kind of a movie, I think this is a movie for everyone. I think everybody would enjoy this kind of movie. There's nothing so heavy and heavy to digest, and there's nothing much really to think about. If you want to think about, there are a few things that's been thrown here and there from the science fiction side, but not much. So it's everybody's one. Like I said, this is the first time I watched a sci-fi comedy. Or send these kind of movies my way. I would love to watch. I just don't want a movie, a comedy where I have to tickle myself to laugh. But this one was downright funny. Everything was funny. It was brilliant. So thank you so much for suggesting this one to me. I hope you enjoyed my takeaway and my reactions as well. So as always, they are the first time ones, and you can see me laughing and crying. So thank you so much for being here. Until next time, I hope you have a lovely day wherever you are.